real happy. He was catching second man, Brian Kessler,
He got
right
on
up, right in with him.
He got on at
Central Islip.
407.
8.16.
8-16. 8-16 for
On the line to be number
Central
16
Islip.
on your programs, the Piston Knockers from North
I
Lindenhurst.
agree. I think he caught the second man, and I don't know if it mussed with his hands a little bit. He kind of had a little wiggle or something, and then he lost it right after
You
that.
always
so.
say in this contest you want the third man to break the light. I actually thought he had a good step and a half. And, you know, if you got a speedy second man, you can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Brian Kessler probably fits in that category. But here we go with the North Lindenhurst Piston Knockers. Nice clean start. Vinny Bogart, he's in. Ducky's in. Third man is in. He's got a good smooth climb going. Good grab.
425 on. I thought he floated a little at the top, the third man. Still going to be in the money.
Time for North Lindenhurst. 6.91.
Ooh.
691.
691.
Floated more than I thought, maybe.
On the line number 17 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
All right, Farmingville Bandits on the line.
I think it was last year, Rob, or maybe the year prior. They had a nice day here. They went top 5.
Yeah, the talent's there. Sure they'd like to get off to a good start here. All right, here we go with the Bandits. They're off the line. All three climbers are on. Third man, just Russo makes a good finish, good grab.
424 mount.
Might catch North Lindy. It's going to be right in that range.
I think so.
Time for Farmingville. 6.74.
674. That's going to drop North Lindy down to 4th place. We've got
On the line to be
West
number 18 on your
48.
programs, the Slowpokes from Selden.
Lindenhurst with the 659. That's 674 from Farmingville. 691 is 4th place right now, and we're working off the scoreboard right now, which is on the other end of the track.
That's
so we'll
pretty
try and
far
get
down.
you that 5th place time. Yeah, I can't read up close, Len, but I can see pretty far.
All right.
But I still can't see what 5th place is, but it should be in reach of Selden. All right, narrow off. First man, a little pitter-patter getting in. He misses on his step, but makes a decent recovery, but kind of slows everybody down just a tick. All right, they're working their way up.
Third man on 521, so.
Central Islip's 8-16 right now is sitting in 5th place.
Time for Selden. 9.77. 977.
Here's a
On
team
the
that
line to
can
be
get in
number
there,
19 on your programs, the Gamblers from
Couple of years
Hagerman.
we've been talking about the Gamblers coming on strong. We talk about their juniors program, which is solid again this
Yeah,
year.
the juniors program seems every time you look at the scores, they're performing really well. All right, sorry. All right, so to finish up our 3-man ladder contest, we've got the Hagerman Gamblers. All right, they're stepping back off the line. Not really sure what went on. All right, they're ready now. All right, here come the Gamblers. All right, and the Gamblers are off and running. All 3 climbers are on. Third man's got a good finish going. All right, nice grab.
Again,
I
third man.
think that's going to be in the money. Might be our 5th, 6th of the day.
He pulled up a little at the bottom, 445 mount. Decent climb, but you got to power through that at the end. Push to the top.
Oh, a little hesitation here. The suspense is mounting. All right, might be a problem with the time here for Hagerman.
Hope not. They did hold him up, like you said, Rob, right before they were ready to get started.
I had
They held him up for
688 on a shot. I don't know what you had. Larry.
exactly 88. So
All right, so that would have been enough to put them into 4th place.
Yep.
Providing we were on, hands
Time
on
for
here.
Hagerman.
All right.
6.94. 694.
All right, that'll be enough to get them a point.
And just like that, we're done with 3-man ladder.
Yeah, this drill has the potential to move pretty quickly today without any major issues there, Len. 10 teams maybe? I'll see what we had when it's all said and done. Running.
Now, you were out there for the water test, Rob. I mean, the water seemed pretty solid. It always is here at Riverhead.
It was actually a little fast when we started, and a little adjustment was made, and if it's in the low 4.7s, I'll be pretty happy.
I count 8 that ran. Deer Park didn't run, did they?
Deer Park. That on
They said they were
the
gonna
on the
be
group
here.
yes, they said they were going to be here, but I do know
don't
they had a
think they ran.
fire actually this morning.
Okay. So I count 8.
Took up a lot of
No-
manpower.
On the sheet, no Copeg, no Deer Park. No Miller Place. Did Miller Place run? I
No,
don't think so.
Miller Place is here with a
No Bay Shore.
cooler and a van.
No Bay Shore, and that's it. So yes, we will move along today, and again with this weather, that'll be to most people's liking, I think.
Move the equipment.
All right, so
Results of the three-man ladder contest. First place, 5 points, number 4, West Sable. Second place, 4 points, number 5, Lindenhurst. Third place, 3 points, number 17, Farmingville. Fourth place, 2 points, number 16, North Lindenhurst. And fifth place, 1 point, number 19, Hagerman.
All right, so there you have it, folks. First race is complete, and they're going to begin setting up for B ladder. Fred, if you want to switch to commercials, we'll be right back.
Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards.
Attention, all team captains, please report to the arch. All team captains report to the arch at this time.
Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The 2020 Fire Rescue and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the...
All right, we are back live at the Riverhead drill site here in beautiful Riverhead, Long Island. Lenny Gomber, joined by Robert Noonan.
Hello again.
A little short with the rest of our crew.
The next contest
Susskind
to be run
brothers.
will be the B-Ladder contest. The state record is 4.82, and it's held by West Sable. First team on line will be number 4 in your programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
Susskind brothers busy with family commitments today. Billy Cornell, everyone's favorite. He's working from what I hear, or working late last night, something like that.
It looks like we are going to have a little delay. We did have a quick team captain's meeting after three-man ladder. They did not have hay bales or any type of water barrier at the end of the track, as the rule states, but I guess they were able to acquire some hay bales from somewhere, so they just pulled up with those, and they're putting them down now.
Yep,
So
they're in
that should
place.
allow us to continue the contest and the drill without much of an issue. I also heard when I was over at the timing truck, it looks like we will see Deer Park today.
Oh, okay, good.
That either just arrived or that they are here, and they will be running at the back of the pack in B ladder, giving them a chance to get themselves together. I know
So
they had a
working
they had a
fire
working
today?
fire this afternoon or this morning. Not sure the extent or severity of it, but definitely took them out of play for a little bit.
You know, Rob, we don't talk about it a whole lot, but we are all still volunteer firefighters, and let's face it, the community comes first, and Deer Park proving it right there. And, you know, there are some detractors to our sport, but this is a perfect example. These guys put the community first, and drilling is you know, a big part of what they do and part of the fire department, but emergencies are first.
Yeah, no, if there's a fire in your town, in your home, and you know it, it's tough to not go and participate and help out. And you know, and if everybody's tied up, it's not that easy in many cases. Just say, all right, we're going to pull these 10 guys away so we can go to wherever.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't go over too big with the guys that are still there, or nor the Chiefs.
But I tell you what, though, they're probably going to be a little on the exhausted side on what is already a really hot day.
Yeah, wearing that gear, and there was a worker.
All right,
Get
looks
those
like we
boys
are
some
ready to go,
Gatorade.
though. All right, West Sable's pulling up to the line. Get going with our B-Ladder contest.
West Sable, lots of success here over the years, specifically B-Ladder. Well, they've had that on a lot of tracks, but
It was a B-Ladder record here, I believe.
Yep.
I believe it was Billy Zola is the climber, if I'm not mistaken, though.
okay.
I'm not saying Michael Mara hasn't broken the B-Ladder
Yeah.
record here. I don't want to say he didn't. I'm not 100% sure, but I do actually remember being here when Billy broke it.
Yeah, I wouldn't make that bet that Michael hasn't done it here as well. I'm sure he's had some solid fours here.
All right, we've got a nice fresh patch. This could be one of the widest patches I've ever seen on a track, Dale. Either way, though, you still want to be digging in the middle of it and not off to the sides, because that doesn't usually lend itself to going well.
But it's, again, it's always nice to be out here with Riverhead, and the Ironmen are back on the track, which is great to see. And they're taking it serious. They're taking this drill serious. They had tent set up for us down here. They have a cool tent down by the Riverhead volunteer ambulance that's here, where any racers or fans that are feeling the heat can go down there and cool off. So,
all right, I think we're ready. All right, Frankie Miller's going to take him away for West Sable. Do a timing light. It's in the break. Just outside the 6-foot line, Michael Mara's got a good climb going. Makes the grab right as he hits the arch and holds on.
276 in the ground.
Time for West Sable. 5.47. 5:47.
I just mentioned that new patch, how soft it is. It took a chunk
On
and
the
a
line,
half out of
number
that
5
patch.
on your programs, the Snails from
As
Lindenhurst.
you said, Rob, it's really fresh, and with this heat, it's like goo.
So that's a 5:47 for West Sable. 5:47 to lead off the contest.
Riverhead track crew working hard to clean it back up.
All right, Lindenhurst coming off their 6:59 in three-man ladder for second place. 6:59 they ran.
Rob, what was that time again? 5?
They just ran a 5:47.
Okay.
So
Setting the mark. So Lindenhurst going with their Joe Hunter shirts today. I guess they decided against the black jerseys.
might not be a
Good
terrible
call.
might not be a terrible idea.
Good call by the Snails. Every little bit helps.
So it looked like West Sable's truck stopped very well there. They always say it's tough to tell, but the track just kind of tends to be on just the slightest incline going up. You know, different people have different opinions on if that affects anything. I don't know, Len. Maybe in between shots, give me your opinion on that. All right, here we go. Lindenhurst Snails. Jackson outside the 50 on the break. Going to be 2 feet inside the 6 foot. The ladder kind of wobbled a little bit. Climber had to kind of wait on the mount, but then he was able to go in and go. It's going to be a mid to high 6.
Yep. 291 in the ground.
Time for Lindenhurst. 6.34.
All right.
6:34.
On the low 6:34.
On the line,
Pretty
number
straight
6
ladder.
on your programs.
That's a tough one.
Our host for today's tournament, the Ironman from
Climber had to
Riverhead.
hesitate on the mount as the ladder walked. You can almost see where the spikes were. All right, they were one went in the ground. On the left-hand side went in the ground, and the right-hand side was about 6 inches in front of it before it hit the ground. Really difficult for a climber to kind of make that adjustment when the ladder's moving back and forth like that.
And it just means all 4 guys aren't together, Rob. And you know from running, that could be painful in ladders when the 4 guys aren't all in unison. Doesn't sound like it's that crooked, but a crooked ladder.
That ladder's
not
got to
everybody
go into the
together.
ground clean, and there's so many variables. You can't pin it on one guy. If either the climber or the thrower don't have the ladder up, then it doesn't really matter what the digger does. All right, if the digger's not over the ladder, they might not get right on top of the spike. So it's really hard to pinpoint one thing or another in those instances.
Sometimes the truck will fishtail a little bit on.
Yes, definitely. All right, our host, the Ironmen. Got that light blue front, good-looking B truck, wide front tires. Here they go. No front brakes there. The
saw that.
front
Kept
tires
rolling.
never locked, but Climber got in and got a decent climb out of it. Just not what I expected when the truck went into the break. To see those front tires continue to spin
Kept
like
spinning,
that.
Yep, 328 in the ground.
Time for Riverhead. 6.43. 6:43.
6:43 for Riverhead. 6:43.
On the line to be number 14 on your programs, the Hobos from Central
They were
Iceland.
over the plumb line a little bit, Rob. I thought they took an extra step as well. They didn't go right down like you'd like to see.
Yeah, and going
Maybe
back
because
to
the truck was
that
sliding.
braking or lack of braking issue there, when those trucks lock up and that front of the B truck goes down, that helps stop that momentum, which allows those 4 guys on the back to,
Go right down.
really transition, go straight down. There's a lot that goes with that.
Well, again, Rob, you're pushing off the truck a little bit, too. You want a hard brake, something to push off of. And if you can't do that, sometimes your momentum makes you take that extra step. You want what they call a good hard break, folks.
All right, the Hobos. I come to find out they're going to be without a C truck today, so that's disappointing news for Central Islip.
Well,
But I'm sure they'd like to hit big here. Billy Miller behind the wheel. Here go the Hobos. Got a nice staircase of a ladder. Oh, he missed on his in. The climber missed. Brian made a quick recovery and then had another slip also.
294 in the ground, but as you said, in a good spot.
Time for Central Islip. 7.52. 7:52. On the line to be number 16 on your programs, the Piston Knockers from North Lindenhurst.
So North Lindy on the line, 2 points in three-man ladder. Looking to build on that. Some familiar faces out there. As we state week in and week out, these guys really know how to run the B truck and just incredibly well. B ladder, B hose, motor pump. I mean, they're good with the C truck too.
Well, they were the defending county B ladder champs.
Yep.
Ducky Fowler, their climbers, I think does a really good job in this contest. Really turned himself into a great climber.
Yeah, it's fun to watch it over the years, the development of certain racers, and he's definitely one that we've been following and improved every year to now be one of the most solid ones out there.
All right, so let's see what the Piston Knockers can do. Trying to piggyback off their 2 points in three-man. Couple of revs out of the Piston Knocker B truck. And it rolls off the line, gets on it hard. Then a break about 54 feet, leaves him just outside the yellow. Great dig transition and climb there for North Lindenhurst. That just looks so smooth.
287 in the ground. They went in a tiny bit crooked, Rob, but it just
Time for North Lindenhurst.
Buried it.
5.36.
All right, be our first
5:36.
place time going this far into the contest.
On the line to be number
5:36.
17 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
Look at the amount of pavement they pulled up.
Yeah.
I mean, they just buried this ladder, folks. You could make a softball out of the patch that's up on top. You packed it all together, or a large snowball.
All right, so we've got 2.5 so far. The North Lindy 5:36 and the West Sayville 5:47. But outside of that, 6-3. There's points to be had here.
All three of these remaining teams could get in the money. And as has been talked about this year with some smaller drills, you got to score in every race to keep up with the pace.
Yes, it's tough. If you give a contest or two up, you need help in order to get back in. So you need to be consistent. All right, here we go with the Bandits. All right, roll off the line, into break. Leaves right at the yellow, just outside the 6-foot line. Climbers on. Had a little wiggle in the ladder that didn't help it very much, but was able to stay with it, and that's going to be in the points.
334 in the ground. I thought they took an extra
Time
step
for
as well.
Farmingville. 6.06. 6:06.
Not a 5, but third place right
On the line
now.
to be number 19 on your programs, the Gamblers from
They
Hagerman.
had three coming out of three-man. So, again, they're going to keep scoring all day. They're going to be in the money at the end.
Is it me, Len, or it seems like I'll use North Lindy, this last team. It seems like teams are rolling off the line a lot.
I haven't really noticed, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah, it's tough. You're not going to see it in C ladder as much, but it just seemed like before they got on the gas and really got on it hard, and it might be why some of the dig times we're seeing are a little bit higher.
Yep. Yeah, you mentioned earlier, Rob, about maybe the crest in the road, or it's tilted a little bit. I don't think it affects the trucks as much in B as it does in C.
Mm-hmm.
But, an experienced driver is going to be able to handle it. But it could get you to drift a little.
You know who we didn't see in this contest, who ran post-entry, was East Islip.
Oh, I missed them, yeah.
All right, Hagerman Gamblers. Here they go. Two feet outside the 6-foot climb. Has got a good smooth climb going. They laid him in really nice there. That's going to be our third 5 of the contest.
296 in the ground. Louis
Time
right.
for Hagerman. 5.59 by 59.
So they're going to build on their 1 point at a three-man ladder.
On the line, running out of turn with permission. Number 8 on your programs, the Bucks from Deer Park.
These guys can throw a 5 up too, Rob.
Literally straight from the work and fire, the Deer Park Bucks pull up to the line. Actually, there's one for you later, Len, when you get out with the remote mic, is we need to get a Deer Park
Fire update?
racing fire guy on the radio and find out exactly what went on.
What they should have done is come in with soot on their faces and all,
Show up dirty. Listen, after doing that, I really hope they put up a good shot right here.
Yeah.
I think that would probably make them feel so good about, getting done, quickly making that turnaround, driving out here to Riverhead. So hopefully...
you're probably talking a good, 35, 45 minutes for them to get out here, too.
Yes, definitely
Not
a good
around
ride.
the corner.
So, to finish up our B-ladder contest, running out of turn with permission, the Deer Park Bucks. All right. Got that red B truck, little black stripe right across the hood, mean looking. Here they go. Through the timing light. Just inside the 50, going to be a little deep, going to be a straight ladder. Climber misses on the in, makes a decent recovery, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get him in the mud.
Yeah, they were within a foot of that plumb line, Rob. That was a heck of a straight ladder, 320.
Time for Deer Park, 7.55, 7:55.
Jeez, I was hoping for a 5 there, Rob. We could say they came in smoking or on fire,
Yeah, no, what do you call it? I was definitely rooting for him there. But that's all right. Hopefully they're running C-ladder and they'll get it back right now. And they were actually number 8 on our program, which would put them about 4th in the running order. So they still do have a quick turnaround for C-ladder, unless they ask for a little bit of dispensation, which I think
catch their breath.
I think they would give it to them also if they asked to run late again. Then with the hose test, by the time they run hose, I think they'd be back in the mix. I think that'd be a reasonable request on their part if they think they need it. All right, so we're just waiting on the announced places and a little move of the equipment. We'll get ready for the C-ladder contest.
Move the equipment.
It is.
Results of the B-ladder contest. First place, 5 points, number 16, North Lindenhurst. Second place, 4 points, number 4, West Sable. Third place, 3 points, number 19, Hagerman. Fourth place, 2 points, number 17, Farmingville. And fifth place, 1 point, number 5, Lindenhurst.
All right, so just quick before we go to commercials, quick rundown of total points after 2 races. West Sayville has 9, North Lindy with 7. We have a tie with 5 of Farmingville and Lindenhurst. And then we have Hagerman with 4. So all 5 teams that scored in 3-man ladder scored in B ladder. Very interesting. We'll be back. North Lindy had a 2 and a 5, did they not? All right, well, we'll double-check those points, and we'll get back to you, folks. Okay, Fred's questioning my math after 2 races. I mean, Fred, it's only 2 numbers. 2 plus 5, when I went to school, was 7.
I went down the line. You went down the line. He's always right. You just lean into you being right, even if you're wrong.
All right, so those are the correct points, folks. Again, every team that scored in 3-man scored in B ladder. Let's see what they can do and see right after these words.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State Drill Team Racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings.
The next contest to be run
Fire Rescue and
is the Sea Ladder contest.
MS Mega Show takes place.
State record is 8.71 and it's held by Central Islip. First team on the line, number 4 in your programs, the Flying Dutchman from West Sable.
Okay. You heard it right there, folks. We're getting ready for Sea Ladder. Lenny Gombert from the Riverhead track being joined now by Chris Murphy.
Hey, Len.
Some of the brains behind this whole operation, along with Fred Bensavenga. He's behind the board with us today.
Yeah.
You guys trying out something a little new today, right?
Well, we're trying a whole bunch of different things. Robert, I hope you don't mind. I just plopped on here, too. So I'm sure our friends at home have been maybe a bit frustrated by the product as we're running through here. We are in the midst of a big-time upgrade where we'll be able to bring you guys an HD broadcast. So right now, we definitely have some hiccups. You've seen some flashes and pops, not to mention the 100-degree heat's definitely playing a game with our stuff. But stick with us, everybody. Definitely by the state drill, we should be bringing you an HD broadcast to everybody who can't make it to Hagerman on August 16th. 16th? 17th. That's what I said, August 17th.
Well, you'll be setting up on the 16th. That's what it is.
That'll be fine, yes. No, that's if you want to see the test run on August 16th. Anyway, so you guys were saying the same 5 teams, both contests, 3-man and B-ladder. That's always, obviously we have a smaller drill here today, so I'm sure that's definitely part of the window. But still, we might see a few teams run away with it if they can keep putting these shots up. Go ahead, Robert.
Right now.
All right, here we go. Flying Dutchman coming down the track past the hydrant. Off right at the 150. Gets on it hard. Leads right at the yellow. Michael Marazini's got a good climb going. Little bit of a pause as the ladder hits the arch, but I think West Sable was going to be real happy with that.
He really rode the whip nice, Rob. He got on and was just going with that moment.
Time for West Sable. 9.20. 9:20. On the line,
right.
be number 5 on your programs. The Snails from
Chris
Lindenhurst.
Perry on the other side of the street helping us out here. He's going to give us the cone times and some hand signals. We've got 3:69 to the cones for West Sable.
So 3:69, and this track's not running real fast today. I think with the weather,
humidity, we
right.
expect to see trucks to be a tick slower than they normally are.
So
Right.
What was that, 9:20 what?
9:20, Fred. 20, 9:20 on the dot. So
Okay.
if West Sable brings that down into the low 350s, that exact same run otherwise is 9:05. That seems to be our ceiling so far. Our floor so far in Sea Ladder this year.
At
But
least here
everybody's
at least here on the island.
Wow, yeah, excuse me, I apologize,
You
Bobby
gotta get-
Catone. I'll do it for Lenny, too. It did not look like a bus stop to me, Bobby Catone.
Oh, stop it.
All right? It looked like a nice drop, pal. That's
Hey,
my buddy from a real long time
All I know
ago.
is 891 and you can improve on it. That's what you got to look at.
Listen, for those of you who might not be aware, but upstate Point Pleasant has been running some very good sea ladder all year. They ran an 891 last night on top of at least one other 8, if not 2, over the course of the season.
Yeah.
So
That truck
right now
that
they
truck
are
is unbelievable right now.
they are definitely the premier ladder team right now. They are running the best times in the state. So, but down here on the island, that 9-0 range seems to be as deep as teams have gone. That doesn't mean it can't go deeper today.
660 in the ground for West Sable, by the way. Really hard to see this light, though.
Yeah, we're having a little trouble with the light. We'll do the best we can. But here we go with Lindenhurst. They're off about 165. Locks them up a little late right on the perfect ladder line climb. Had a little hesitation, but a nice finish. Got in, had a really good climb there.
Not a lot of momentum to work with, but he turned it into something.
Time for Lindenhurst. 10.03.
I would have thought it would have been a little bit
10.03.
better than that, but
692 in
On
the
the line to be
ground.
number
a day
6
like
on
today,
your
who
programs.
knows? That might get
Our
you some
host for
points.
today's tournament, the Ironman from
Didn't have a lot
Riverhead.
of Mo getting on the ladder. It was inside the 3-man ladder line. That didn't help.
For those Lindenhurst fans or team members listening, 370 to the cones, 370.
So some room for improvement there with the truck as well.
Actually, I see on that Lindenhurst team, too, we've got, they put Will Kenley back on the thrower position for C ladder, but Joe DeRoy threw for B ladder. I know Will got hurt in a run earlier this year, so maybe they're kind of slowly working him back in.
And Joe was digging, so I believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're
Yeah.
bouncing him around.
You want to talk about, pound for pound, one of the biggest wild cards on the street, right? I mean, a jack of all trades, Joe DeRoy, pound for pound.
Running any spot he can.
Absolutely.
Doing whatever he can for his team.
That surgically repaired ACL is straining.
So he's like the Mike Ward of Suffolk County? Is
That's
that what
right.
you're saying?
Yes, yeah. The Xavier McD. He's the sixth man, if you will.
All right, I believe we've got
Riverhead.
our host, Riverhead. All right, here come the Iron Men. Making their way down the track. Took him to about 160. Truck locked up a little late, got out from under him just inside the 6 foot. Climb's doing a good job. They had a little hesitation getting the ladder to the arch. That's something the thrower and the diggers can work on together. But a really nice looking shot
Time
for
for
Riverhead.
Riverhead. 10.21. 10.21.
Thought the driver gave him some nice momentum there, Rob.
On the line to be number 8 on
690
your
on the
programs.
ground.
The Bucks from Deer Park.
They got off with some speed.
Hey, this is the Riverhead Ironman who took off last year too.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yep.
a functional ladder team right there,
Yeah,
right?
That was very smooth. 375 to the cones. So I remember their C-Trucks doing 4 flat, and
Right,
405.
right,
So
right. They put a lot of time and work into that. That is just about the number we've heard all day, obviously with the conditions. So that truck is obviously a competitive C truck.
bring that whole shot back 5 or 6 feet in the patch, and you take a half second off that easy.
Absolutely. The one thing I did notice coming in here, it seemed like they had almost no rear brake. He was doing all of his stopping with the front, so you could see those rears spinning almost loose
Not
all the way
helping.
through.
The rear brake's not helping out much.
Yeah,
at all.
yeah. If they put a little more rear in there, they could even move that even closer, which would be real impressive.
That might have contributed to the momentum they had getting off. But, you know, you talk about that truck coming up to speed a little bit better. For the longest time, Riverhead didn't have a C-Truck.
Sure. Yeah.
moves,
This
so-
C truck was more like an exercise for them for a while, right? And now that's a competitive rig. It's great to see them back on the track. Now we just got to get them to run hoses.
Chris forever dragging teams onto the track. Come
right,
on, you
so-
can do it.
Ah, a little sugar, a little spice,
Yeah,
man.
here's
you know?
a hose, here's an adapter. Go do it. Here's a body.
All right, Deer Park filing back in their slot in order after showing up late, running at the end of the pack in B ladder. Coming from a fire. Story of the day. Lenny and I out here rooting for him.
Go Bucks.
All right, here we go with Deer Park. All right, they're making their way down the track. About 165, gets off the gas. Going to be deep. Going to be a straight ladder, and they actually put it outside the safety zone. They're going to get a no time. Really needed to
No
get on that
time
hard
for
brake a
Deer
little bit
Park over
sooner,
the
guys.
safety zone. Rule 13.03.
Unfortunately, a little bit deep in B ladder, just too deep in C ladder. So they'll have to regroup for the hose race.
And he was off the brake, like I said, 160, 165 feet
On the line to be
away.
number 11 on your
Coasted through
programs.
the cones.
The Guzzlers from East Iceland.
Yeah, I thought he had his spot right. It just seemed to me like he didn't have his hard brake, right? That last 75 feet where the tires in the front actually lock up and slide that rubber across the street, it seemed like he kept on rolling the rest of the way, and that was the difference. The one thing I will say, guys, how many teams are running C-Ladder today? 8? Right?
Maybe less if
9?
you with
9.
this
Don't put those
central
spikes
ice
in the ground, fellas. Get up, put it. Who knows? You could grab that 1 point right now.
You could be
Riverhead
you
is-
could be one of 5 times and get a point.
Without a doubt. Riverhead has always been that kind of a drill where it's more like a juniors drill. You're chipping away at the racing game here. I'd expect a little more out of those guys, but maybe the CO, maybe the carbon monoxide got to their heads this morning.
All right, they didn't run B ladder, but we have the Guzzler / Blue Jays, East Islip Sayville out here for C ladder. You know, I commented on their climber and 3-man ladder. All right, one of the new young, really young, potential bright stars. He's got a lot of potential. Let's see what they can do here. There's a little bit of suspense on the line. All right. Tommy Driver takes him away. Down the street on rails, nice and straight. Gets in a
There's
good
that.
hard brake, leaves him right at the yellow. Great drop. Climber missed getting in, but I tell you what, great
took off.
recovery there. He missed his in, but once he got that foot on,
might-
he finished really hard. And you know what? I wouldn't be
still be a
surprised if
9.
they get a point.
Time for East Iceland. 9.95.
That's second place right now with a
9.95.
miss. So Chris just mentioned
657 in the ground, so the truck's moving.
On the line to be
It's
number
in a good
16
spot.
on your programs.
357 to the
Piston
cones.
from North Lindenhurst.
Nice transition. Tommy's the master of working that pedal all the way and making sure that no matter what run they put out there, it's always going to be competitive.
And put him in a good spot, Chris, with not too much speed. You know, you get him in the ground a little early. That's going to help you.
Yeah.
But he missed. He kind of bicycled that third rung, but he got it right back on and didn't waste his
Boy,
time.
some recovery.
From the view here, I just got this vibe like in the last 2 feet that the digger's kind of like just floated a little bit, and that's going to mess with your climber as he's going to expect that that rung to be somewhere in that the way that the spikes fall.
I don't know if he's been climbing long enough to expect that run.
Well,
to be
no. What
somewhere.
I'm saying is that well, I think when you climb long enough, you figure it out.
Yes.
You react to
Oh,
it as it's
100%.
happening. When it's a little bit different than usual, a brand new climber is the guy who's going to put his foot just the same thing you saw Brian Kessler from Central Islip in B ladder today. It's just a little bit different of a drop.
All right, piston knockers, winners of our B ladder contest. Here they go. Comes out off about 155. Scott Rice comes in hard, leaves him hard. Ducky Fowler with a great in climb.
Yeah.
And I think that might be first place, boys and girls.
Might be.
Fun to watch.
Time for North Lindenhurst. 9.06. 9.06.
Coming for you, Bobby Catone.
6:40.
On the line, number 17 on your programs, the Bandits from Farmingville.
357 to the cones. So that matched
357.
357 to the cones. That matches Islip, East Islip, excuse me, for fastest sea truck so far we've seen today.
And I think you saw here, too, as we crossed the cone, Scott Rice driving for North Lindenhurst, an aggression to his pre-cone 25 feet and after cone 25 feet that every other driver kind of played a little more conservatively today. That was a pretty drop. That was a pretty drive. That was a pretty climb.
Well, you say driving aggressively for Scott. I mean, I think he's still ticked off. They're not running, what is that, motor hose replacement?
Motor hose replacement.
He was very angry this morning about that. I heard him.
All right, Farmingville. Bandits come to the line.
Farmingville, 5 points. Looking to add to that. You've only got 3 9s out there. And the last one's a 95, so there's a lot of room to pick up a few more for the Bandits. And we all know this truck can go.
All right, here comes Farmingville. Got off the gas about 160. Woo, let them go hard. Climber missed. I almost don't even know if he was 100% ready to get in on that. He actually makes a grab, like from a different part of the ladder.
Time for Farmingville. 11.31. 11:31.
Had he slung himself on that ladder, Rob, he would have been gone. But
Yeah, I
just
didn't
couldn't
expect
get
him to
going.
leave him as hard as he did, but the driver got out from under him, gave him a chance.
On the line, number 19 on your programs, the Gamblers from
And this light
Hagerman.
is tough to see at times. I didn't get it big time on
371 to the cone, so that's a little bit slower than you usually see from
the Bandits.
that Bandits truck.
You also got to wonder with, they're traditionally known as having a bigger motor than most. And you got to wonder how the impact of the humidity and the heat plays against the bigger motor and probably adds some inconsistency to the drive as well. But you're right, 371, that's probably their slowest cone time
Usually
in
you
a
hear
couple
that-
of years at
Usually
this
you hear
point.
them
Yeah.
getting a cone time penalty
Sure,
or
sure.
right around a custom number.
Sure.
So what do we got, Len? What's Hageman got to do to get in the top 5 here?
What was that last time? I missed that, Rob. Farmingville.
1131. 1131.
So we got a 906, a 920, a 995. 1003, 1021 is 5th place right now.
All right,
That's where we're
1021. All right, so our hosts holding on for a point right now as Hageman tries to get themselves on the board in this contest. And here come the Gamblers. Got off a little early. Nice pop brake. Climbers on. He misses on the second step. Makes a good recovery, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
No, it's not. It's close, but no cigar. 671.
Time for Hagerman. 10.82. 1082.
Frustrating for Hagerman there because that's a pretty ladder. I know Aaron would have liked to get that one back. And this is a team now who they're slowly making the transition from, oh, wow, you had that great run, to now you got to go make that great run, right? Like now, yeah. And that happens like a light switch. All of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, here comes Hagerman. They had like 3 good tournaments. They're starting to put it together. And then a run like that comes, and now you're expected to deliver. That's a totally different kind of pressure. And I'm sure that they're frustrated there. They'd like to have that one back because that was an easy 3, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 95 was 3rd.
Run a 9, and most likely you get at least 3 points. All right, waiting for them to move the equipment. We'll get with the water
General
test.
Judges, Local Committee, and Grievance Committee to the track for the water test.
All right. What's our top 5, Len? What do you got?
Move the equipment.
There you go.
All right.
Results of the Sea Ladder Contest. First place, 5 points. number 16, North Lindenhurst. Second place, 4 points, number 4, West Sable. Third place, 3 points, number 11, East Islip. Fourth place, 2 points, number 5, Lindenhurst. And fifth place, 1 point, number 6, Riverhead. Total points at completion of the three-ladder contest: West Sable 13, Lindenhurst 7, Riverhead 1, East Islip 3, North Lindenhurst 12, Farmingville 5, Hagerman 4. Now we got the intermission while we're doing a water test. Now's a good chance. Go get your lunch, your hamburgers, hot dogs, cold beer, cold soda, cold water, cold pop, anything else with delicacies they might have down at the refreshment stand.
Delicacies.
Yes. I never called a hamburger or a hot dog a delicacy, but I don't see the pizza man here. Is he here, Chris?
I did not know.
He's pretty famous out
This
here.
is a tough day. We might have had he might have tapped out on the weather, but
Sitting over a hot oven.
yeah, I don't know, man. It might have been a tough deal, but Fred, you want to do some commercials? Listen, folks, don't go too far because I know that we did a water test earlier today. There should be 1 or 2, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then we'll get right back into some racing. Lenny, you do the best goodbyes, so you take it from here. Ha ha!
I was already off, Chris. Okay, well, again, we got 3 races done. This tournament's moving along. There's plenty of room here,
2020
Riverhead.
Fire
Come on
Rescue
down.
and EMS Mega Show takes place February 15th and 16th at the Brentwood Sports Fieldhouse at Suffolk Community College. Check out the latest, most up-to-date turnout gear, thermal cameras, apparatus, and more. Hundreds of vendors will be present to explain and demonstrate their product lines and services, along with the extrication competition. See you next February in Brentwood at the Mega Show. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the Time